Well, in the good old days when you used to send a description and a bit of a sketching to say you'd found something, now they'll want video evidence and photographs and everything.
Yeah, they do. But you know, for uncommon birds or rare birds, they do, and this is
uncommon.
Well, no, it's edging towards rare. But this year's just about been the best year ever for them. There's been quite a lot. Right. But then again, it comes from up where the winds have been coming from over the last few weeks.
Right. We've had unprecedented numbers this year of dire falcons and what else have we had? White-billed divers and things.
All just blown over.
And all that sort of thing.
Yeah, that big fish eagle that escaped from wherever it was and they'd lost for a while, but I think that was...
that wasn't from the same.
Then they caught it again.
I don't think we'd count that one.
No. It was just having a holiday.
No, I've seen this bird.
I understand that a lot of these birds are rescued birds and can't go back in the wild and stuff, but it just nacked me a little bit that these, bird of prey centres with, bird of prey which are hunting birds that normally cover, have a massive patch for hunting and
fly around in a chicken coop,
Yeah, fly around in a chicken coop, and the guy, takes them out for a walk once a week and lets them have a fly around and sit on his hand. And you think, well, nah, not right really.
I've seen condos like that.
Oh yeah, bloody hell.
Lodderton Hall near Leeds.
Oh.
They used to have one. I don't know if they still. Not an Andean condo, but
Californian.
Actually, it probably would have been Andean, wouldn't it? Not the Californian. Or even rarer. There's not many Californian left at all, is there?
I don't think so, but they have the captive bred some and then let them go again.
Probably trying to, yeah.
It's like the eagle owls. I reckon sort of almost all of the European population live in working quarries now.
Do they? Oh, probably so.
Because it's the safe rock faces for them to nest in, or the nesting.
Undisturbed.
Yeah, because it's a working quarry, nobody can go in there, nobody goes in there and nobody tampers with.
They probably benefit a lot of the raptors like peregrines and things, although there's cases at, was it Wensleydale before they had peregrines that got shot?
Where?
Wensleydale.
I don't know.
Well, we have peregrines at Swindon and Skipton. Skipton rock will breed there regularly, they ring them every year, the chicks. Swindon, they breed there, but where they are, there's no way of getting to them to ring them. No. They are pretty safe where they are, I mean.
They should leave them alone.
Yeah.
Not doing any harm.
Just do with this black-headed gull moving out. There's a black-headed gull in front of its primaries.
Tips, can't you? But not its bases.
Yeah.
Just,
how annoying. I ain't going to wake up and go.
It's like the yobs that walk across the background when they're trying to do the news bit to camera, isn't it? It's just been one of them. I'll spoil this photo opportunity. I'll stand in front of the camera and go, hello, Mum. I see the bitten's been seen this week as well.
Oh, yeah.
Still there? Or a bitten has been seen, I should say, not the bitten.
I think they're there all year round, aren't they? They breed there now, I think.
It's 2 years running. So go for a hat-trick this year.
Well, it's been a mild winter, so...
Yeah, they should have overwintered all right, shouldn't they?
But it's nearly over, isn't it? If it's going to get cold, it better hurry up.
Well, we had a frost this morning. That's only like the second frost we've had.
There you go.
Oh, you can see the primaries now.
Must have heard it.
Yeah. Primaries are the
dark bits, they're all white, yeah.
No, there's a dark sort of V in it, look.
Oh,
on the lower edge,
yeah, right at the bottom, yeah. But it's not. Yeah.
If it were all white, it would be an Iceland gull.
Right.
But it isn't. So it's...
Does it know?
I don't think it could care a fig.
Exactly.
Couldn't care a toss. I am alive. That's all that matters.
I've got a full belly.
Yep.
It's like, you get all this advice on habitat creation and stuff like this, and RSPB and Nature After Minerals and all these different lots give you all this advice on how you should do this, that and the other. I says, you've got to remember, the birds and the animals haven't read your textbook.
Nah.
They will go where they want to go. They will live where they can find food and shelter.
Yeah,
and that's
after that though, isn't
top
it?
of their agenda.
Finding somewhere where there's habitat.
That's it. Well, the way I try to explain it to you, because the kids, when you get school visits, say, well, do you bring these animals in, or do you stock it with animals and stuff like that? I said, no. I said, think of it like a shop.
I saw somewhere on a website somewhere, somebody was asking about the ospreys at Rutland Water. How do you stop them from flying away? They said. The wild birds.
Well, we've got them all on a piece of string. Yeah.
We have to build a massive cage around it,
Yeah.
to keep them in.
I said to the kids, I said, just think of it like a shop. If you've got the right things on the shelves, the customers will come and buy it. That's a simple way to look at it. If you've got food and you've got shelter, they'll come.
You might just brain,
Trees think it's spring, look.
Oh, it is nearly spring.
Yeah, I know. I've got a lot to fell before the start.
When is it officially?
I've no idea.
Can't be more than a few weeks, can it?
But this is a month ahead of where it was last year. Right, I will go. I'll leave you to do the gate.
See you later. Yes, I'll fasten the gate. Have you locked the?
I've locked the visitor centre.
Okay, I'll just lock the gate for you.
Right.
See you later. Ta-ra. Well, the light's still brilliant, isn't it?
It's not bad. It's dropping though, isn't it?
It's a brighter image as yours. Very much brighter.
I've done the what do you call it? EV step, what you call it, exposure value step a little bit. You know, you can brighten your screen a little bit, can't you?
No. How do you do that?
I'll tell you in a minute. When this stops performing. See, the corners now. Decently well. Come on.
Come on, just open your wings a bit, lad. Before my battery goes. Yes, you, we're talking about you. Oh! No.
I'm pleased with that. Because, as you say, it's a race, but is it a description race or description bird in Yorkshire, I presume?
It'll be on the internet, won't it?
No, it's not. Because
Will it?
I looked before. When I had that ringneck duck last year, I looked and it wasn't on their website. And I got in touch and he said, "Oh yes, it is." Yeah. So I don't necessarily assume because it's not on their website that it isn't one. But I assume it probably is.
It's not a BB rarity though, is it?
No, because it's not a species as such, is it? Well, not yet anyway. I don't think it ever will be.
Well, not if it's a mishmash, it won't. I didn't know it was a mishmash. I thought it was
one of the reasons why Fayersville's never got onto the British list officially, because we don't know what to do with it.
Well, that's sort of like that, but with black primers, really, isn't it?
Well, that's what the thinking is, that these are an intergrade between Iceland and Fayers. Or are they all the same thing? Or two different things? Or...
I thought, I naively thought they'd done a genetic test on it.
Yeah, quite possible. I mean, to be honest, a lot of it goes over my head. I think at the very least they're an interesting race of Iceland, aren't they? You know.
Well, it's denoted quite clearly there are two different birds. I say it's denoted quite clearly there are two different birds, this one and the full Iceland.
The one that you had? Oh yeah, I mean, when you think the nights we haven't been here, what have we missed?
Well, God alone knows, but you can't spend all your life here, can you?
No. Well, I'm not sure what else you can do now.
No, we just